The dramatic new testimony from the January 6th committee during the primetime hearing, lawmakers insisting that as the Capitol riot played out, former President Trump did not fail to act. He chose not to act. And chilling new insight into the threat to former Vice President Mike Pence, frantic radio transmission from his Secret Service detail, and the testimony that some even called to say goodbye to family members. And never before seen outtakes from the day after the riot, the president unwilling to say the election is over. And tonight, former President Trump and his former vice president facing off, campaigning for competing candidates in Arizona. Here's ABC's chief Washington correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
Mike Pence was warmly welcomed today by a Republican crowd in Arizona, a day after the January 6th committee showed new evidence of how Donald Trump's actions put his life in danger.
The Secret Service held Vice President Pence.
The committee played for the first time radio dispatches from the Secret Service agents charged with protecting Pence as the Capitol came under attack. You could hear the fear in their voices.
If we lose any more time, we may lose the ability to leave. So if we're going to leave, we need to do it now.
They've gained access to the second floor, and I've got public about 5 feet from me down here below.
An unidentified White House security official testified that the agents feared they could be killed by the pro-Trump mob.
The members of the VP detail at this time were starting to fear for their own lives. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of very personal calls over the radio. So it was disturbing. I don't like talking about it, but there were calls to say goodbye to family members.
The committee showed this picture of Donald Trump in the Oval Office just minutes after he finished his speech before the attack. Several Trump aides described how Trump then watched the violence unfold on television, doing nothing to stop it.
Are you aware of any phone call by the President of the United States to the Secretary of Homeland Security that day?
I'm not aware of that, no.
After more than 3 hours, he finally agreed to tape a message calling on his supporters to go home, but still not condemning the attack.
So go home. We love you. You're very special.
And when Trump spoke, the mob listened.
I'm here delivering the president's message. Donald Trump has asked everybody to go home. That's our order.
He says go home. He says go home.
24 hours later, Trump still absolutely refused to acknowledge that Biden had won the election.
This election is now over. Congress has certified the results. I don't want to say the election's over. I just want to say Congress has certified the results without saying the election's over, okay?
Congresswoman Liz Cheney warned the American people that Trump must never be given a chance to do this again.
And every American must consider this. Can a president who is willing to make the choices Donald Trump made during the violence of January 6th ever be trusted with any position of authority in our great nation again?
John Karl joining us from Washington now. And John, we heard Congresswoman Liz Cheney challenging her fellow Republicans to stand up to Donald Trump. So what are those Republicans saying today?
What Republican leaders have been largely silent about last night's hearings. And we have reached out today to Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader in the Senate, and to Kevin McCarthy, the Republican leader in the House, who the committee described as scared on January 6th. Neither has put out any statement, and neither responded to our questions. Whit?
All right, John, we know you'll stay on top of it. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.